taking a long time to install updates. So I guess I'll be here on the phone until the computer finishes its updates. Is everyone doing okay? Hope you're there. It's only 11:46, so let's give it maybe another minute or two. Oh, it looks like I'm going to be able to connect on my desktop here too. Stand by. All right. Zoom is still installing updates. Is anyone else getting that today?
I already installed those updates a couple days ago, so
Good one.
Not for me this today, but
It's still going. It let me log in, but it still looks like it's installing. So if I go away, that might be why. So awesome. Well, thank you everybody for joining us today. Viviana won't be here. I think, let's see. I don't know if Jonathan's here, but we could go ahead and get started if you like. We probably won't be going till 1 again today since we have a smaller group and it's summer. So let's go ahead and get started with the land acknowledgement. Welcome, everyone. We would like to acknowledge that this meeting is being held on the traditional lands of the Chumash people and pay our respects to elders, both past and present. We honor the traditional territory as well as the story and contributions of the Chumash people to the land upon which we gather and create. So welcome. It's great to see you all. We can do a quick round of introductions, and if you have any quick announcements separate from your updates, your area updates, feel free to announce them. I'm Lisa Osborne, News and Public Affairs Director with KCSB FM 91.9. It's part of Associated Students. It's the student-led radio station right under Stork Tower at KCSB. And I'll go ahead and go left to right with how I see you on the screen. We'll start with Jordan and then with Wendy.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jordan Killebrew. I am Director of Communications and Field Representative for UCSB in Isla Vista from Supervisor Cap's office. And I'll have my update a little bit later, but thank you. Good to see you, everybody. Hi, Lisa.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Wendy from Standing Together to End Sexual Assault. Hello.
Can you turn your volume up a little more so we can, I'm having a little hard time hearing you.
Yeah, I do need to adjust my microphone.
Oh.
Is that a little better?
Yeah, that's better, I think. Thanks.
I'm gonna look away as I speak. Good morning, everyone. My name is Wendy, Special Populations Coordinator from Standing Together to End Sexual Assault. It's been a while, so I'm just happy to be back.
Great, it's good to see you. Okay, Fernando, and then Anna, and then Jay.
Hi, I'm Fernando Cuevas. I'm with the Pardell Center Coordinator with AS Associate Students, and I'm here to help out any way I can.
Good to see you. Anna, if you're there, or if you're not there, then we can move on to Jay and then Katarina.
Oh, my name is Jay Freeman. I'm on the board of the Isla Vista Community Services District, as well as the Local Agency Formation Commission. However, I am not here representing either of those today. I'm here in my personal capacity.
Hi, I'm Katarina. Oops, you can see the top of my head. I'm sorry. From the Behavioral Wellness at the County of Santa Barbara. Been busy doing a lot of outreach regarding fentanyl overdoses and doing many of those in schools as well as in community events. So we're been quite busy, as you can imagine.
Just a question, is that part of the public health at schools you guys have been doing? Because the public health department has been out there?
We're doing those too. Those are more tabling events. Yes, we are out there and we have lots of information regarding the distribution of Narcan as well as our services. So yeah, we are part of that today and with all this rain and everything, but it's been, we've just been very, very busy as usual.
Good. Well, it's a good education to get out there, that's for sure.
Thanks.
Okay, Sadie and then Ileana.
Hello, my name's Sadie. I'm the marketing manager at the IV Food Co-op, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ileana. I'm the outreach manager at the Isla Vista Food Co-op. A couple announcements we have is just to save the dates for a couple of fun celebrations that we're planning in honor of National Co-op Month, which is in October. This will be a month-long celebration as well as an owner drive to promote the co-op and to hopefully expand our ownership into the various new community members that we are going to have coming in at the start of the new school year. So keep an eye out on our socials. If you know any organizations, I know the SB student housing co-ops have already reached out to me about this, which thank you so much. But if anyone else has an organization that they would like to table at our event on October 6th, which is a Friday from 1 to 3 p.m., just feel free to send me an email or to message me privately. I could link you my email really quickly. But yeah, thanks once again for having us. Good to see everyone.
Great. If you want to put your email in the chat, that'd be great, Ileana. Cool. Okay, where are we? Colby and then Onbo.
Oh, there I am. Hello, I'm Colby Carroll. I'm the Community Resource Deputy for the Isla Vista Foot Patrol.
Hello, I'm Anbo. I'm the Director of Member Services at the Santa Barbara Student Housing Cooperative.
Good to see you. And did we skip over Sadie? Did you pop on, Sadie? Sorry if I missed you.
I popped on. I work with Ileana at the co-op.
Got it. Perfect. Okay, thanks. And then so Garrett and then the Ivy Parks folks. And I think that's everyone, unless Anna is there for Anna's autopilot.
Hi, everyone. Garrett Tesla, Isla Vista Foot Patrol Lieutenant.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sophia Lake. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm the Recreation Coordinator at IVRPD.
Hello. Okay. Did anyone not get introduced? Pop on right now. Otherwise, we will start with announcements and updates, beginning with Jordan and Laura Cap's office.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. Again, thank you for the opportunity to engage with you all. Not many updates, but the first one is our latest update to the tenants ordinance, which includes 1 year first right of refusal, and then option for tenants to have 1 year lease. Goes into effect, I believe, tomorrow. And so that will then be law. What will also is be on our community service district website, our sample leases for landlords to use if they need support with this new change. Of course, this was all sparked by CBC and the sweeps and what was happening at Isla Vista. And so this is our second and probably final change for this ordinance for now. But if anybody has any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I will make sure to put my information in the chat. And as we look to the academic school year, and Gaucho's coming in at the end of September, we're looking to start off our Coffee with CAPS event. We're also interested in, maybe during the week of welcome, there's an event that she can come and engage with students, whatever is working. So if you have an idea of what event might be best to have her attend, please contact me. We want to make sure that she wants to get to know the students, be involved with the students, and just be there and present. And hopefully educate people on what a county supervisor is, because most people don't really know. So that's about all I have at the moment to share. But again, great to see all your faces and hope everybody's staying well and dry in this unusual weather we're having.
Great. Thank you, Jordan. All right, Sophia, you're up next with the Ivy Parks update.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. So from the recreation side, we're really excited to announce that our Movies in the Park series is back. It's going to be starting next Friday, August 18th. The first 2 Fridays, we're going to be showing movies at 8 p.m. in Anascoya Park. And then the remaining Fridays of the 8-week series, we're going to be moving the time to 7:30 just to account for the change in sunset times. But we're really excited with our 8-week consecutive series. But just keep in note that Labor Day, we are going to be taking, or Labor Day weekend, we're going to be taking a break. That's September 1st. We will not be showing a movie that weekend. It'll be really great. We're showing some new titles, including Super Mario Bros., The Flash, Haunted Mansion, and more. Make sure to check out our Instagram at IVRPG for the full lineup and tell your friends. And then the other exciting recreation update is that our youth program is going on a camping trip next week from Tuesday, August 15th to Friday, August 18th. We're going to be going up to Lake Casitas in Ojai. I'm going to do some really fun stuff. We're going to do some hikes, visit the water park, a lot of team building and leadership exercises as well. And Luis has some updates from their aspect.
Yep. Hi, everyone. This is Luis with the Isla Vista Rec and Park District. Just one notice, the IVRPD board meeting, we're hosting a special meeting next Thursday. So it's been moved from today to next Thursday at 5:30 p.m. in the Teen Center. And you can also join virtually via Zoom on our website, ivparks.org. We'll be discussing our events calendar. As Sophia mentioned, we have movies in the park, but we also have some concert series, some Halloween, and other great events planned for this year. So we'll be reviewing that events calendar. And we'll also be discussing with our board our 2023 Halloween event, which is currently tentatively scheduled for October 30th and 31st. So that'll be those will be the 2 main discussion items at the board meeting. As far as parks, we are currently receiving bids for new waste receptacles. Our board approved the installation of new waste receptacles throughout our entire park system here in Isla Vista. So we're currently receiving bids, and we're hoping to have those installed by this fall. So we'll have, and throughout our 25 parks, we'll have brand new trash receptacles installed. So we're looking forward to that. And I think that's all we have.
Awesome. I forgot to ask if anyone had a question for Jordan, but does anyone have a question for Luis or Sophia or Jordan? Okay, cool. Is there someone who's here from the CSD?
So Jonathan is unable to attend today. Actually, so I'm Jay Freeman. I'm speaking only in my personal capacity, not as an official representative of the Community Services District. There's a policy we have that says I have to say that, which is why you hear me say it so often. But Jonathan is, I'm sorry, I'm actually also very tired is the other thing that's going on with me right now. We have 2 people who are in a meeting, 1 person who's out sick. And so Jonathan is unable to send a representative today, which actually is something that is worth noting, is that our, as something for people about our district right now, is that our community engagement director is out on leave. Our community engagement project manager just had to step down, and we are working on getting a replacement. We just appointed an interim community engagement, there's another noun there, position from somewhere whom we already have. But with somebody out sick, we are currently somewhat down-staffed on the ability to be at meetings like this. So there will be possibly another meeting or something that this might end up happening. And then oh, no, I said Carly joined. I saw Gary join. And then something that I would like to point out during this time is that, because I'm on the parking committee for the Isla Vista Community Service District, and we started doing outreach relating to the parking study that we'll be doing in the area. We've started having some meetings initially with R1 residents on the west end of IV, but we are about to have next week our first public parking committee meeting. And the study has been going rather well so far. Again, this is my personal opinion, not representative of the district. And we've been getting rather good feedback, I'd say, so far, partly because of the consultant that was chosen, who is somebody who used to live in Isla Vista, and then later on was the parking enforcement officer for Isla Vista, and she has a lot of connection with the area. But that's all.
Any questions for Jay? Got a lot going on there with fewer people, so thank you for that update. I appreciate that. I don't think we have anyone from AS, but hopefully, Jordan, you're in touch with the EVP of Local Affairs for AS. I'm not sure if you are yet, but great. That'd be great to have Laura Capps do some things around campus. Oh, good. Gary's here. So we have our law enforcement update next. So I see Gary, also Colby and Garrett. So feel free to take it away. Anyone who wants to go
All
first?
right, I'll
Yeah.
jump in on behalf of Foot Patrol here. So obviously summer for us is typically a rather quiet time. So we're taking the opportunity to work with some of the people on this call, including Jordan and others, for the festival the festival ordinance revisions. And that's moving along nicely, along with some changes we're going to suggest to the social host ordinance that will hopefully take effect sometime around October-ish if we can keep on schedule. But now we're looking, of course, towards move-in, and like Jordan said, with Supervisor Capps, anything we can do to interact with the students and take the opportunity to help educate them about their rights and responsibilities in Isla Vista. We're looking at exploring all options we can to just have FaceTime with our new residents to make sure they have a safe introduction to Isla Vista and a successful time while they live there. So we're open to all ideas on that end. We are just starting the planning process for what we typically upstaff during the fall semester over the weekend nights as part of that education component of our approach. So coming probably towards more towards the beginning of next month, you'll start to see more of us out and about on Friday and Saturday nights, but still with that education component heavily in mind. So that's about all we have for Foot Patrol specifically.
Cool, I'll go next. Gary Gaston with the UCSB Police Department Community Outreach Team. Similar as the Lieutenant Tesla was describing, lots of training for us when the students go away, and so some of our calls for service goes down, but we remain busy doing a lot of training right now. I personally have been also tasked with kind of reforming some of our approaches to some of the challenges of like some of the encampments on our property. So in our commitment to holistic, inclusive, and tiered approach to some of our challenges, we are working with other resources such as Good Sam and the City of Goleta encampment response teams to try to render some resources out to houseless people that we come in contact with. And it seems like the number's going up as of recently. So we've been very busy with that. And then one other project we are working on right now, and the concept is evading my memory, so I apologize for that. Just a couple of things. They're all training based, though. I won't bore you with all the details of some of them, but we really focus on trying to get our training up to date. We're mandated by law to do certain trainings, and so this is our time to catch up with that. And so, yeah, that's where we're at now. Thank you, Lisa.
Great, sure thing. Any questions for law enforcement? Colby, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I just want to add that me and Gary, we teach the restorative justice class here at the Foot Patrol. And we recently began distributing Narcan at the class. We show like a 10-minute training video provided to us by the county. And at the end of the class, everyone leaves with 2 packages of Narcan, which has been pretty well received.
That's great. Thank you. Any other questions or anything?
Can I ask a question with Garrett? Garrett, you mentioned a social host ordinance.
Mhm.
And I just wanted to know what that meant for you. I mean, what you're doing with that.
Sure. So there's currently there already exists a social host ordinance, which says that it's directed at parties that are getting out of control or that are out of control. And so there's a laundry list of offenses. If we observe 3 or more of those offenses, then we have the authority to shut a party down. And there's a much smaller list of single offenses that give us the authority to shut a party down. But the way the law was originally written quite some time ago, the laundry list of requiring 3 or more of these typical offenses includes some very violent felonies and things that you would kind of common sense think would be the kind of thing we could shut a party down after one, including sexual battery, arson, attempted assault with a deadly weapon, etc. Those kinds of crimes. And so we're trying, as part of our solution to particularly the paid parties and the commercialization of alcohol sales on residential parcels, moving some of those to the quote one and done category, and then adding in that one and done category solutions to rooftop and bluff safety that would give us the ability to shut a party down if there's people on the roof or if the party host is allowing people to climb out onto the bluffs. And then also, if we have probable cause to believe that a party is a paid party in a residential parcel where they're commercializing the residential space, or that they are selling alcohol without an ABC license. And that's what we're proposing, and that's not, of course, yet what's become final, but that's what we're suggesting.
Great, thank you.
Okay, thanks for that info. Any other questions? All right, well, we are zooming right through our meeting here. So I don't know if Fernando or Wendy or Ambo might want to talk about what's going on in your part of the world before we head out today.
Extra time. Sorry, go for it, Fernando.
There's not much going on at the Pardell Center right now. I'm trying to adjust. Trying to do a lot of things right now that working on my staff pretty much. That's my priority right now. And then after I'm done with my staff, I'm going to be working with the community IV. I'm trying to get all contacts and trying to get right now my business card, the Pardell Center card. So I don't have no really phone number that I can give out to the local businesses. But I'll be having that soon, and just trying to adjust right now. That's my priority. Maybe you have questions for me.
Yeah, any questions? Fernando's my colleague and associated student, so he was just made it permanently in his position after your first trial period. So we're really happy to have you on board. He's been doing a lot of good stuff. Okay, Ambo, and I also, let me say one thing. We did mention last month creating a contact sheet for the, for the people who come to this meeting. So that will still be in the works. We'll follow up on that, I guess, by next month. I'll remind Jonathan and Viviana about that, because I think we had some volunteers who were up for helping us out, although it might have been Sydney who's on maternity leave now. So anyways, okay, Anbo.
Not really many updates, although we did just, SPSHC did regain our property tax exemption with the county assessor's office, which is really exciting for us. It'll allow us to continue our mission of providing low-cost student housing in Isla Vista. So we're really, really excited about that. That multi-year, I don't want to say battle because that sounds really intense, but multi-year saga, maybe.
It was.
Yeah, and Jordan, thank you so much for your help and connecting Laura Caps's office and all the work you did to liaise with the county assessor. I think that really sped up the process for us.
I'm just glad that it worked out. I'm so happy. Thank you.
An example of a community collaboration from right here in this group. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, Wendy, do you want to add anything with what's happening at Stessa?
Yeah, so it's like I mentioned earlier, it's been a while since I've been in one of these meetings, but I'm from Standing Together to End Sexual Assault. We have reopened our doors. We're back in person, responding in person to any law enforcement reports, medical exams, anything related to a sexual assault. We are working on reopening the Isla Vista Resource Center, which is the place where any resident from Isla Vista who would like to make a report or just receive services can meet us there. We know that a lot of Isla Vista residents, some don't have transportation, a means of transportation to drive all the way to our office in Santa Barbara. So that's why we have that location. And it's also just like a safe space for them to, whether they don't want to make a report at our office or at the, UCPD, IV Food Patrol, or their home. So we're working on reopening that, and maybe we'll have an open house again, just so, we can invite all of you to take a look at the space. And then aside from that, we're working with Tropicana Gardens right now and providing just some education presentations to the RAs in case they get any disclosures from any of the residents. Thank you.
Like important work and much needed here in IV, so that's great. That's awesome. Cool. Okay, anyone else have anything we want to add before we head out today? Great. So we will be back on the second Thursday of September, and just watch your notices. And who's signing on? Omari's signing on. Omar, we're just about to wrap up. Do you want to give us an update of what's happening over where you are?
Nothing in the works, just fall planning, hiring, recruiting. Let's see, I have a list of fall events that I'm compiling, and maybe at the next meeting, we'll source some of those out and see if there are any collaborations anyone's interested in. Mr. Gaston, did you bring enough to share?
No, wait, what's he eating?
I don't know.
Lunch.
I did, but I don't know if you would want to eat what I'm eating. I'm on a diet, man.
All right, fair enough.
So sorry, everyone. If you would like some, I'm at Sandcat. I'm happy to share.
Hey, well, you guys can head out there. Omari, we're wrapping up our meeting a little early today because we got through everything already.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, Omari, could you drop your email in the chat? Sadie would like to know.
Doing it now.
Okay, perfect. So we'll stay on for like a minute just so you could grab that. And Anbo, do I have your email? Because I think our reporters might want to talk to you about your news. So if you want to put your
Sure. Yeah, I can drop it in the chat.
Okay, perfect. Well,
I actually put the staff email that'll go to both myself and Marcelino, who's the executive director. He's been working on this since before, but I'll put mine also.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Does anyone else have anything that they want to add? Thank you guys so much for coming. We had some good examples of community collaborations and interest in continuing to partner on different things regarding Isla Vista. So that's great to see today. So, well, thanks everyone. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in September. Hope you have some downtime before summer's over.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.